Okay, guys, this is Wayne again. I have a quick video. Hopefully we can knock this out under 5 minutes, right? So if you have a power wash, is it a power scrub? A power scrub. If you have a power scrub right here, most likely you're probably at some point in the process of owning this thing, it started leaking. In other words, so the moment you put the tank, full water of tank on the unit, you can shampoo it, can still shampoo, but you'll notice that an extra puddle is being left on possibly the right side of the unit, okay? Hey guys, I didn't shave today, so I just want to do a quick video for you. I'm doing this for you. So now let me show you a kind of a workaround, okay? Let me tell you what to do if you need to shampoo, especially if it's Thanksgiving or something, and you got to use this thing, but you don't want that extra puddle, and you can probably even keep it like this, okay? I'm going to show you this quick hack, all right? Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so this is the unit, all right? This is pretty much what we're talking about. And now, what the part that is leaking, for the most part, if most of you anyway, not all of you, but you can investigate this to be sure, is right under here, this little pump right here. This is the culprit. All right, let me kind of show you what really happens to this thing and what's causing this to happen. You see, this is the pump out of the unit. And what happens is, this is brittle, okay? Over time, it'll start to crack, and this is just an example of what happens. See the water that comes down through the tubing, okay? It'll go through here, okay? Siphons through here, and then it kind of comes back out. But it's constantly in rotation here, so it has access to, if you need to hook up your hose to here, okay? And what happens is sometimes this part cracks, sometimes it's this little section right here cracks, okay? But either way, there's no sealing this back. Don't use glue. Don't try to, seal it up. The water will find its way out. So let me show you exactly what you need to do to fix this problem, so at least you can shampoo without that extra puddle, all right? Okay, first things first, we're going to remove the screws. So we have 1, 2, then you're going to turn the unit over. Okay, so you have to remove this screw here, this a Phillips screwdriver, this one here, and then you have 4 screws on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now don't worry about the brush right now because that's not the main thing. If we were dealing with the turbine, which is what turns the brush, and also what controls the main spray, then yeah, we would have to deal with the brush, but not right now, okay? All right, so now let's switch over. Let's assume that we just took this off. I have another machine that's already set up to go. So let's assume we took this top off already. And when you do take off all the screws, just kind of put yourself right here, and just kind of pry it up, okay? Pops right out, all right? Okay, so I have this kind of unscrewed, but you get the gist of it. This is what's happening now. So this is your main turbine right here. This controls the main spraying function for the carpet, and then you have your side pump. Like I said, this is the side that's broken, that's normally cracked, that's leaking. So what we want to do is separate this hose right here, because we're going to need this little tool right here, and also we're going to separate the big hose back here. Okay, we don't need to mess with this one because this is the main tubing for the main spraying for the carpet, all right? So there's a screw down here. So we're going to take this screw out. So this way we can lift this up and out of here, okay? We separate this part from here, okay? And then we also are going to separate this from this, okay? So let me do that real quick. All right, I have to turn the camera off a 1 second. Okay, so now you're left with just this exposed tubing here, and this. So in other words, the moment you put water on this top and you squeeze this trigger, water is going to spew out of here and here. This is going through that cycle, okay? And then water is constantly coming here. So it's not like there's a separate trigger for the side thing, and once you press the trigger, the water comes down, period. All right, so okay, so if I press this button here, okay, we should see the water just kind of just just oozing down. All right. Let's see if our what do you call it? Golly, I gotta decline this thing a little bit. Give me a second, guys. All right. Okay, let's see what's happening here. If our pump, first of all, we have to make sure that our pump is working. The water is allowed to skew down. Okay, and here it is. So our water is kind of dripping out. It's a gravity kind of deal. Okay, so now the water is kind of just pouring out there. You see that? Okay. Now, the more water you have in the tank, the better you have with this stuff here. Anyway, the water is here just kind of pouring out right now. And the same thing, the water is going to be pouring down in here to go to the floor over here. You see that? Okay, so now what we want to do, all we want to do is plug this. We just want to plug this. So this is the only spot that's getting the main water, okay? And the way to do that is we're going to use this here to plug it, okay? Watch. Let me reset the camera. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this part and we're just going to turn it like that, okay? So this is how it's set up. See that? You can go this way and then you can just turn it like that. It comes right out. So now you have access to this little piece right here. This is what we're going to use to plug that tubing so that water will stop leaking, okay? So give me 1 second. Okay, so now that we have this this piece here, okay, let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to attempt to lift up this because my stand's all screwed up. I'm going to attempt to lift this unit up here and insert this so you can see that this is the stopper we need, okay? This is what we need. And then try it at home. Give it a shot, okay? All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is the tubing, okay? I'll try to use both hands because, all right? And just gonna insert this in here. You're gonna have to use a little bit of pressure to kind of twist it in there in a way. Let me put my hand around here because the way I'm set up, I'm not, I'm gonna have to do it off camera, guys. Hold on, give me a second because it's hard to get leverage. Here we go. Squeeze, 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 and it's in. All right. Okay. All right, so this is in here, okay? So now, when you put the tank on and you press the trigger, that stops the water. Believe it or not, even though you have this little thing here, this little piece here, the water doesn't escape out through here, okay? I have a second one here, if you notice. So that's all you need, guys, okay? Give it a shot. So if you have one of these units and it's been bugging you and it hasn't been able to shampoo without spilling water everywhere, that's what you do because these things are not for sale anymore. If you go on any website, I can't buy them. I normally refer people to Parts Warehouse, and they normally would have a lot of these parts available for someone. And I would say, hey guys, try them. Especially if I don't have it. If I have it, I tell them, hey, go to my website, pick it up. But if I don't have them and I really do want to help you, I just say, hey, listen, go to this website. They would have it. But these things are not being sold anymore. So a lot of people are out of luck and they end up having to throw their machines away that they just spend money on, especially if it's out of warranty. Okay, if it's in warranty, call Hoover, let them know, and then they'll send you to a local center. Or if you have no center near you, then Hoover will work something out for you individually. Okay, but that's the quick fix for this, guys. All right. Hey, listen, visit our website. Join what we're doing here. Okay, we have a membership program that would allow me to answer your personal questions and even give you step-by-step instructions off camera. I'll make personalized videos for the individuals if you need a walkthrough. But that's for members only because we're trying to grow this site and we need as much support as we can. So look out for that, okay? If it's set up right now for this video, it may have a join button below. So hey, man, give it a shot, man. Try us out, all right? And but give this little hack here a try if you have the guts for it, okay? It seems pretty simple, right? Okay, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking the video. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.